which is on par with a lot of hypercars. I'm not even talking about supercars. It can be made road legal.
No way. Bro, this is, that's how I feel. I'm just trying to hide it a little bit.
Say what? Look.
Trapping out the group, 7-figure payment, time is money, gotta go. Addicted to the game, the came for the show. Met her at the party, she was playing with her. Diamonds in my chain go blind when they blink. Diamonds in my chain go blind when they blink.
All right, guys, yes, we are back with another crazy runway feature. This one is absolutely bonkers. Something that, I mean, only vaguely resembles what it started life as, and that is a 172 Clio. And to my right, I have the owner, RUSKI. Welcome to the channel, bro.
Jamie.
Bro, this has been 6 years in the making,
It has been 6 years in the making. First time, you were just under 100,000 subscribers.
What are we even looking at right now?
Well, it's based on a Renault Clio 172. So this is not like a Pro mod, so it doesn't have a tubular chassis or anything underneath. So underneath it's still Clio 172, so it still has metal left over of 172, but it is a prototype. My business now is, sorry, my business now is I make carbon fiber parts for race cars, splitters, end plates and stuff like that, and this is in essence a shop vehicle. So I make things, show off to the people. I mean, we race in time attack, and half of my sort of clientele is time attack people. But I love doing everything myself. I mean, I want to say that 98% built by me.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, obviously all the electrical, this and that, but I do have amazing sort of people around me that do help me with certain things that I'm a little bit out of my depth. But in essence, it's a self-built in a shed. It has a K24 engine now. I know pure...
The Renault no longer has...
No.
It
used to, but
it's not in order... No, bro. You don't have to, listen, it's not a bad thing.
It's almost like I have to explain myself, because there's so many purists, they give me so much
Hey, listen, purists, don't worry, we swapped it out for a better engine, that's all you need to know.
They said, is it even a Clio that doesn't have a Renault engine?
Can we show them the engine too? Because like, this is so cool, guys. Watch what he's about to do here, look, this is race car. Look at that. What else comes off? Oh, hang on, look. He's not finished. That's how you know he's competitive, right? He's racing against the clock right now to show us how quick he can do this. The
biggest complication is camera wing mirrors, because you have to disconnect them.
Oh, camera wing mirrors.
Yeah.
Everything's a flex on this car. Everything's a flex. Subtle flex. You know, I like how he threw that in there. Good man. Do you need a hand? I feel bad. He doesn't need me. Look at that. RUSKI, this is crazy, bro. There's levels to builds out here, and of course, I know this isn't road legal. And
it can be made road legal.
No way.
Because I've just MOT'd my RS4 yesterday, and I was talking to the guy, and he was like, does it have this? Does it have that? It has a motorsport ABS, so that's a bonus. It has full set of rear lights, that's a bonus. It does have front LED lights, and he says all we have to do, it just has to be roughly the same level. If you can adjust, we can make it road legal. In the worst case scenario, daytime MOT. So we can make it work. I mean,
50 quid? And we make it work. Yeah. So K24 engine, and I see to the right a nice juicy turbo there. Do you want to explain what kind of power this is running, what turbo that is, the build of the engine too?
This is a 2023 season engine, which is largely stock. So all it has is basically uprated conrods, a thinner gasket, and L19 head studs bolts. The rest of the engine is standard. Standard cams, 25-degree VVT, so all of that is basically a standard, just the rods. And a turbo.
What size
This is a G30 900 Pulsar turbo. I used to run Garrett, but now sponsored by Pulsar.
What kind of power is this actually making?
That's another weird one. I mean, it's been dynoed for 480 horsepower. But It's been done in obviously 4th gear
Okay.
on a controlled environment and everything. Since then we've tinkered and I have the push to pass button
Okay.
and it has boost by gears and all that stuff.
Okay.
So I would say it varies between 420, a little bit past 500. That number is irrelevant. It's how it puts it down onto the road, because the most expensive part of the car, apart from myself, is the gearbox. It's an amazing Kotuk 6-speed full sequential gearbox. This is a MQ350 form factor, basically O2M, O2Q.
So it's a VAG gearbox, basically.
Yes. So the same one they fitted Audi TT. I used to have an Audi TT gearbox with a blanking plate, and it was a front-wheel drive. Because it's a Honda engine, you're like, how are you running a Volkswagen gearbox to Honda engine? There's an adapter plate. There's a guy in South Africa that makes adapter plates for those engines to run DSG gearboxes. I was contemplating running a DSG gearbox. It's 100 kilograms. This is a time attack car, and I could not, I can't justify it.
Let's talk about weight too. Just sorry to butt in there, because we kind of missed out, because obviously the car is full carbon Kevlar, and it's a light car to begin with, being a Clio, right? What would you say this car weighs now?
So I would say realistically 870, 880 kilograms.
RUSKI, that's very
That's
light,
all the
man.
fluids, that's all the aero, that's basically everything race ready. Power to weight, yeah, it's roughly around 600 per ton. Roughly, which is on par with a lot of hypercars. I'm not even talking about supercars, but this is a front-wheel drive car.
Sure.
So in a straight line, you don't really feel that sort of urge, and it has a lot of aero.
Sure.
You'll feel it on a runway. It's built to take corners. I'm not an aerodynamicist.
You look like you are.
all of this does make sense. I mean, I have a friend. I mean, I want to say a Facebook friend, a guy, a subscriber, follower. He's a sort of like an ex-F1 engineer, whatever. So he has been advising me over the years. So he basically sort of, I show him an idea, and he was like, yeah, that will work. Nope, that was not going to work.
Got ya.
These obnoxious end plates, I absolutely love them. He said, don't feed them. That will give you way too much drag.
Okay.
And it probably shows, but I absolutely love them, because it's
cool.
a distinct feature of the car. It's like that's what separates a normal Clio from whatever
100%.
to this, because nobody has that.
100%.
And it actually has been inspired by, you obviously know late Ken Block.
Yes.
You know that Audi e-tron, whatever
Yes,
they did
for
in
sure.
Vegas. If you remember, that is
so
basically the same shape.
Yes, it is.
So that literally is molded from that. I had 10 pictures in front of me when I was
Really?
making that, because I love that car. I know it's electric. Haters will be like, "Oh, RUSKI, you like electric?"
No, but it's
I love the
styling
power and
elements.
the delivery. Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
you know, you can always have the soundtrack in your ears of some Zonda R or whatever, if that's what you want.
Can we talk about the interior, please, RUSKI?
Oh yes,
'Cause,
that's probably creme de la creme. That's the office, as they say.
Look at this, man.
So it's basically running full Haltech catalog of parts. The Flagman R5 UC10 dash. We can probably turn it on just so you can actually see.
Sure.
There's a nice little display. Hold on.
Hey, mate, I love all this kind of stuff. It's the little things, and again, even just your gear display here. I mean, it's just
a lot of people
it's a
said,
lovely
why do you have this big gear display if you can have it obviously within Haltech on the dash?
Oh no, you want to see,
and I'm like,
man.
yeah,
You
I want a big one.
Yeah.
You want it, and
Big one.
it came in a box, and I want it. You know, it's like I want it there. The seat is another. It's Racetech. It's one of their sort of top versions, full Kevlar, but it has cooling in the seats. So there is a button there, and you have a fan that blows in there and in the back of the seat. And basically, that's my poor man's air conditioning, and it does work.
Mate,
it absolutely does work.
I love it. Everything here is functional, but it's so cool, man. This is why I got into cars. It's just this radical, wild stuff, and it's a shame we don't see more of this. But I do understand that it's hard to actually build cars to this level. How involved you've got to be, how creative you've got to be, how much R&D it takes, how much money, trial and error. But from what it seems you've got right here, bro, this is amazing stuff, man. I'm so gassed, because all I've seen you do is pull it off the trailer, roll it over here, and we spoke about it. I want to see what this is like on the road, man, or well, on the runway, you know. I know we're not going around corners either, so it's not probably gonna do the car too much justice, but in a straight line, at least we can feel a little bit of what you might feel on the back straight of some big track like Silverstone or something like that.
Yeah, let's do it.
RUSKI, bro, let's hit the road. Nice one. All right, brother. We're rolling. We're rolling. Guys, hopefully you can hear us right now. And also, if you can hear that in the background, the first time I actually heard that, in fact, just in case you can't see me, the first time I actually heard that, I was like, what is that? Was it? I thought it was his air compressor for his paddle shift, but it's actually hydraulic powered paddle shift. Yeah. F1 cars use it, right?
Yeah. Up to 28 millisecond shifts.
That's how quick.
I'm not sure if it does that here, but in Formula 1 it's up to 28.
It does.
So.
But what we're going to do to get the car warm, he's going to drive up and down a few times to kind of just get some heat in it. Then we're going to start pushing on up and down this runway. He has literally requested that we wear helmets. Very sensible with a fully caged out car. He's got his racing boots on, the racing gloves are on too. So this should be spicy. Whenever you're ready, Rusky. I love it though, the wing mirrors too for the cameras. Oh guys, this is bad for it. We're away. Lovely. Transmission noises. Love a straight cut box. Have you got switch on that, or is it like?
Yeah, we're on the low now.
So right now we're on low. Oh. don't know if you heard any of what I was saying, but the corner sensing, look, I know we're not going around the corners, but when we get to the bottom of the runway, the way you're slinging it around, the forces on your body sideways, and especially when you're braking too, bro, are insane. I don't know what my speedo was reading because I can't see it, it's blocked by the camera, but I'm seeing 150 plus on yours.
I saw 152.
Bro, and then you're getting on the anchors, and I'm actually thinking this car's not going to stop. You're getting on the anchors, and oh my god,
That's
when
not
you get
even everything. I have way more in the brakes. I'm just, it can brake much harder. The surface is not
It's not good.
so I'm like trying to keep it safe.
Bro,
so.
honestly, this is absolutely mental. This is mental. Like, bro, we're doing this in a Renault Clio. What is going on? It's carbon fiber. This don't make sense, bro. All right, guys, so as you see, I am in the hot seat now, and I just want to say thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. This is such a serious bit of kit, and speaking off camera, I know barely anyone has driven this car in anger apart from yourself.
You're the first one.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And guys, this is so race car. Also, you'll see that I look absolutely tiny. Ruski's 6'4", I am 4'4". This seat is not on rails, and I can barely touch the pedals. He basically said he'll adjust them for me, but I said no, I'm gonna keep it how it is, so I can barely touch the clutch and all that, but look, there are excuses. This is going to be crazy, bro. How do you even turn this thing on? I don't actually know.
The ignition is basically on already, so
Okay.
this button.
Okay.
And then we have a start-stop button here.
Okay.
And you don't need to press the clutch or anything,
No?
you just press start-stop.
Okay.
Right here to cycle power steering, because for some reason sometimes it's not off.
So that's for the power steering?
Yeah, electric power steering.
All right, so pop it into gear.
Give it a bit more revs, yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool, we're going to... me up, you know. Alright, let's have a go. You're gonna have to turn me up. You're gonna have to turn me up. God, I'll get in the middle.
Try, because you're wheel spinning in second.
Okay.
Too much.
So roll on,
and then in third,
and then block. Yeah. It was all going so well. This is mental. Right, let's get her up into third. This is wild. We're going to take a slow cruise back here because I need a breather. And that guys, I don't know, like words right now. I've lost them. This is an attack on your senses. You can't. The first time I pulled off in it, it was all over. But I realised that you can't just drive this like a normal fast car. You know, just because it's wrong to drive, you have to be on the ball.
Yeah, control the whole thing.
Guys, this car takes so much driving, and this is in a straight line. I absolutely feel like a bit of a failure struggling to drive this in a straight line, and what you go and do at time attack and what this car is actually capable of. Bro, this is that's how I feel. I'm just trying to hide it a little bit because honestly, the way this changes lanes, like just out of whenever it just decides to, is unreal. What you've built here is absolutely crazy. And you were talking about more power.
Yes.
Nah, bro. I don't think you need it.
I told you, you'll probably say that. But the thing is, you get used to fast cars, and this is a fast car by, you know, whatever standard you even. It is a fast car. It's obviously not the fastest. It's not a, I don't know, like a Zonda R pace or whatever. There's faster time attack cars, obviously. But you get used to the power, and once you do, you know, you kind of like, you want to sort of
push on a little bit
more. You want more power, but
more.
the thing is, you want that extra sort of power to have it there. You don't have to use it. You can have boost by gear, you can adjust your throttle sort of opening position, so you can limit that when you need it to be limited, but you want that sort of headroom. So right now we're limited basically. This was high boost, but you didn't try the push.
Mate, I did not. I had no business pushing that push.
It's not much. It did change. It did make a change when I was driving it, and I don't think, because it's another thing, it just
I don't need that. Listen, this car is so evolving, so cool. Everything you put into this. Once again, thank you so much, bro.
James,
honestly,
pleasure.
this is
6 years in the making. making.
6
finally.
years in the making. And bro, can you please tell them where they can find you, because you actually have a really cool YouTube channel yourself.
Well, it's a small YouTube channel.
Stop it. We're gonna make it big, right?
Let's make it big, lads. RUSKI Weld Fab. All the socials, Instagram, TikTok, but obviously YouTube channel. I have a full build series. I think there's 89 episodes over the years of this car, the previous car, and everything. And obviously I do carbon fiber tutorials and stuff like that. And yeah, go like and subscribe, and keep watching the good stuff. I mean, we're competing at Time Attack this season, and hopefully next year, hopefully with your help, we're gonna go to World Time Attack.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Guys, listen, we need all your support right now. You see what he's done. He's brought this down
Australia,
to share with
baby,
us.
yeah.
We're gonna send him down under, hopefully.
Represent.
Guys, I'll leave links to his channel down below in the description and all of his socials. Please go show your love. Let him know you've come over from this video. Support his journey, support the culture. Once again, bro, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you've done for me here today. And yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, smash that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Diamonds in my chain go blind when they blink. Diamonds in my chain go blind when they blink. Diamonds in my chain go blind when they blink. Diamonds in my chain, diamonds in my chain. AMG, Billy truck, trapping out the ghost. 7-figure payment, time is money.